Hey everyone on YouTube. Sorry, I have not been on in a while. I've had so much going on, and I'm not going to get into all my problems because y'all don't need to hear my problems. But what I am going to talk about today is YouTubers and attitude. Okay? I'm not going to pick out specific YouTubers or anything like that. It's going to be a general census that I've noticed, especially with younger YouTubers, like who are like 18 to like 25, maybe 27, maybe. But it's mostly like lower than that. I've noticed them mentioning, because I'm a big fan of all different types of YouTubers, especially ones who go to like paranormal locations and maybe do ghost hunting and stuff like that. And I have witnessed, sorry, someone sent me a message. I have witnessed that a lot of them would make comments about older people saying that they like their videos. Like if it's a younger YouTuber, like if a male fan who is older comes up to him and goes, "I just love your guys' videos, it's cool," they were like cracking on the dude. Like, that's kind of creepy for some old dude to say that they like my channel. I'm only 20, blah, 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 blah. Who the frick says that? Like, someone who is a fan who actually enjoys your content, no matter what his age demographic is, you should be proud to have someone say, "Oh, I really like your videos. You make great content." They're not doing it to be creepily. They're doing it to give you support. And I find that very offensive. And, I mean, it's like you want to have a successful YouTube channel, but yet, on the other hand, you only want specific people watching you. That makes absolutely no sense. Because guess what? If people are into certain things and you are doing those certain things, they're going to end up watching your videos. So why not just take a breath, understand how, apparently you don't know how YouTube works, even though you've been on it for how many years now, and learn that not everybody is a young girl, because obviously it has to be a girl to get your attention. And I think it's sick, honestly, that is your main point to making videos, is to, in my opinion, seems like to try to get girls, and majority of these dudes have a girlfriend, or majority of these girls have a girlfriend or boyfriend, you know? It's really, really, really weird. Like, especially if someone's someone's actually coming up to you, and you're just walking down the street, and they know you from YouTube, and even if it's an older woman coming to a younger female YouTuber and going, "I just love your makeup tutorials, they're awesome, you were so good at makeup, yada yada," and the girl's like, "Ew," like some older woman was like giving me compliments and it was so creepy. Why is that creepy? There's no creepy-ish about it. You're just taking offense to it because it's not some young hot dude or chick that you're into hitting on you. They're not doing it to hit on you, they're doing it to give you praise to your channel. And I think the younger people, and this is going to say younger people in general, need to realize that us who are older, and I am not old by any means, and I'm sorry, you're only as old as you think you are, and honestly, I might be 35, but I don't feel 35. I feel mature, but I don't feel 35. So, all in all, my main point to this video is just to sit and actually think before whatever you're going to say in your videos, because you're going to come off like a total jerk or a total brat. I'm not going to cuss because I don't want to cuss, but you could fill in the blanks of, you know, what I wanted to say. And it's just, I don't understand it. I don't. It makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't get it. I mean, there's like people like me and some other, other YouTubers who are just doing this out of fun, making videos. It's not like, I mean, it'd be cool to have a career at it, but I mean, it takes a lot of work to have a YouTube channel. So to be able to put yourself out there, I think you should be able to put yourself out there and not be afraid to be who you are. Do not accept, the fact that, just because someone is younger or you're younger and someone is older is going to watch your content Well, obviously you have good content, and that content appeals to that person. It doesn't matter the age of the person. It doesn't matter how old you are. Be happy that you have fans. Be happy that you have followers. Because they're the ones who are putting money in your pocket. Because after so much time on the internet and a lot of freaking buildup of fandom and liked videos, you'll start to get paid. And they're putting money in your pocket by liking and watching your content and subscribing to your channel. So just make sure you do what you need to do. And make sure that you appreciate every single person, from the oldest man in the world to the youngest chick in the world. You know, it just depends on who the person is. I mean, that is, if you're saying comments like that, like, ew, that person's creepy, they're like way older than me, why are they watching my channel, blah, 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 you are a terrible person. You are absolutely a terrible person if you think like that. I don't know. And especially people who are raised in states where humility is like a big thing. I am born in a state where humility is a big thing. Like, you have to have morals and humility towards your other human beings. And I can understand these uppity people who live in California who were born into money, who were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Even then, they should have some humility as well. But majority of the times they don't, because of the environment they were raised in. The people I'm talking about were born in states that are, you know, kind of like Ohio, for instance. And, you know, I think that's the one thing that I love about Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Logan Paul especially. I like Logan Paul especially, and yes, he is one of the ones I follow. I wasn't going to put anybody out there, but Logan Paul, yeah, he has done stuff in the past, but, you know, you learn from your mistakes, you move on, and that's just life. And that might be my Ohio attitude as well, because he's born in Ohio also. But you learn from your mistakes and you move on. You do not hold grudges. You do not, you know, dwell on things. You power forward like you should, and you live your life. And Logan Paul, actually, if you actually look at how he talks, how he relates to people, he's very relatable because he's down to earth, because that's how we are raised. In this state, majority of us are raised where you treat people to a certain, you know, not to a certain, like, you know, level of, like, oh, I'm going to hang out with this person because this person is from this class, this person's from this class, and I'm not going to hang out with them, you know. It doesn't work like that. See, I am, like, I guess you can say I'm not only eclectic in music, I'm eclectic in people. Like, I love, like, all different types of people. Like, I'm not the same person. You know, I like individuality. And Jake and Logan Paul are individuals themselves. They make great content. You know, they're young guys. And, I mean, they have, and Logan even stressed that he had, like, this 60-something-year-old guy come up and goes, you know, in public and whatnot, and he goes, opens his shirt and goes, I'm a maverick, you know? That is cool as crap, you know? Like, that is some cool stuff. Like, I mean, it's like, it makes you want to sit back and go, wow, even my content appeals to someone who is, like, my grandpa's age. Like, that's really cool. Like, that means that your content is just not based on a certain demographic of people. It is spanned through a whole different generations, and it is amazing. So I give Logan Paul, sorry, Logan, if you happen to watch this, which you probably won't, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul, congratulations, because you guys are amazing. You guys are both, like, freaking dope dudes from Ohio who just want to live and entertain people. That's what you want to do. And that's all I want to do, is I try to make people as happy as much as possible. But I'm only one individual, and some people take it to the extreme, like, worry about my problems, let me vent to you. Well, you know, I can only be vented to so much before I'm like, shut up, don't want to talk to you right now. Please leave a message after the tone kind of situation, because it's like, ugh. But anyways, moral of this video is be respectful to your followers, no matter what their ages are, because you have to, deal with different types of people, especially when you are in social media and you are social media, like on a social media platform, performing and making content, because of the fact that you don't know who's going to view your videos, and you want people to be happy with the content you're putting out. And if you're putting out content that's, for an older person or a gay person or a lesbian or fat, skinny, has one arm coming out of their head and a tail, it doesn't matter who that person is. Be happy, like, thank you so much for watching my video. I'm glad that you subscribed and like my videos. It's so great. You don't know how much it means to me to know that my content is meeting your standards and you appreciate it and it's hitting home with you, because that's what making videos is about. Is how to connect with people, making content that is going to not only benefit yourself and that you like, but it also, people are going to like as well. So that's kind of what I'm going on with my content on my channel, is because, I want to spill the tea on stuff that's happening in social media that I'm witnessing, because, it's how people are dealing with situations that need to be discussed, and I'm not an expert in any means of counseling or giving advice, but I can give advice to the point where, I've been around the block a few times and I know some stuff, and I'm not, have a degree in psychology or counseling or whatever, but, I'm just a gay man from Ohio who wants to spill the tea. So thank you all so much for watching my video. If you like my videos and you want to continue, watching, I'm going to try to put out videos as much as possible. I apologize for being so long between my videos. But go ahead and subscribe and like my video. And if you want, hit the notification so you can be notified when I pop up with a new video. And it's that little bell down there right beside the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that as well. I want to thank you guys for joining the Gay Tea today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I leave a comment describing, what's your feelings on, younger social media influencers handling someone who is an older viewer or fan of theirs. How do you feel they should act? Do you think they're in the wrong for, being creeped out by an older person? Or you think it's a viewer, they like your content, get over it. Thank you all for joining, and you have a wonderful rest of your 4th of July, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.